Welcome to Forex Rebels. Today we'll be analyzing USD, CAD, and US30. Before we get into the video, hit the subscribe button below. I'd really appreciate it. And if you like this video, give it a thumbs up. So, guys, I've realized I've not been posting a lot on my channel. Was not available, so even on my Telegram group, I did not post signals. So, but from now on, I'm back fully. So yeah, wait for the signals videos during the week. So yeah, as you can see, we are on USD CAD. So if you look closely, before we have been playing around this area here until we broke off. So if you look closely, we did have a little bit of uh, a, a strong level around this area here, in which the market did touch before shooting to the upper side. So if we look closely, the market is around this area here right now. So we already passed this area right here. We can remove it now, so you can have the clearest charts. So yeah, bear in mind you're on a daily time frame. So if we look closely, we can see that the market touched this area here and pushed to the lower side up until here, creating a downward bottom on the daily time frame, as you can see on the daily time frame. So yeah, let us move to the 4-hour time frame to see the direction of USD CAD. So by looking at this, I can see that the market has been playing around this area right over here, and seems like it's been creating a little bit of mid ranges. If you look closely around this area here, and again on this area right over here. So these are the levels that the market did create between these two areas here and this level right over here. So we can remove it. Let us focus on the direction. So let us use the line chart to draw the patterns that we are seeing on the 4-hour time frame. So if you look closely, if you use the body of the candlestick, by the looks of things, we can see this is a beautiful setup that I'm seeing. We are not going to use this touch chart over here because that will give us an incorrect pattern, as you can see. So this is why we are using this first high and this is a second high, because there's nothing between this both sides. So I hope you understand me, guys. Going back to this area here. So if you look closely, I've indicated this here. It seems like it's okay. So this is what we have. So let us cater for the lower side as well. Starting from this point right over here, we can see that the market has been falling. As you can see, if you look closely, the market has been playing around this area here, breaking out and coming back into this level right over here. So let us move to the 1-hour time frame actually to have the clearest view. So when I move to the 1-hour time frame, I can now see how the market did move around this area right over here. But bear in mind, I'm seeing a highest high here, in which we could have a neutralized starting. So from this point right over here, we can take it like this, in which give us the same scenario. Let me use the line chart, the dotted one. So, and for the lower side, we'll start right over here and up until here. So if you look closely, there are two patterns occurring right over here between the 4-hour time frame and the 1-hour time frame. Let me remove the 4-hour time frame one so you can see this one clearly. So if you look closely, we can see that the market broke out of this area right over here. So, and we can see that here there's a little bit of potential set level occurring right over here. So we put it like this. Yeah, a little bit of a level occurring right over here. So you can see we had our first touch, second touch, and we broke off on our third touch. And if you look closely, you can see that the market retested this level right over here before trying to push the upper side. So if you look closely, this is what we have on the 1 hour time frame. So by the looks of this, and again, you can see a double bottom right over here, showing us the market is going to push to the upper side and the breakout right over here. So on this pattern, you're expecting a push to the upper side up until over here. So this is the kind of setup that I'm anticipating on USD CAD. So I don't want to waste much of your time. So for the entry level, you can enter right over here, and overall take profit maybe right over there. And if the market decides to come back to this area here, let us put it right over here, guys, to be on the safer side. But when the market respects this pattern right over here, just know we'll be pushing to this area here. But by the looks of this, I can see USD pushing to the upper side as USD is still pushing to the upper side as well, meaning the US most of the US pairs are pushing to the upper side, so I'm seeing a potential movement to the upper side again. So this is what we have on USD CAD. And don't forget to take your first take profits right over here, then lock them around here, then let other profits run up until here. Or if you're a risk taker, you can just push it up until right over here. So yeah, that'll be all for USD CAD. Let us move to US30. Okay, so now we are on US30. Um, if you really watch my videos, I hope most of y'all did catch the signal from this point right over here up until here. I'm still holding some of the profits that I've entered right over here. So yeah, US30 is one of the pairs that I mostly analyze. So I've realized that NAS 100 mostly only hits our first take profit, then changes direction. So I'm no longer going to analyze NAS 100 mostly because we don't capitalize more on it. It usually affects us. So yeah, that's why it is not included in this video. Uh, okay, so if you look closely, we have our first touch right over here, second touch right over here. So US30 is still pushing to the upper side on the daily time frame, and I'm anticipating that US30 is going to push up until right over here. So those are still holding this. Let us hold it up until right over here. And for those who are new, let us keep on analyzing to see the further direction for US30. So if I closely is it here, the start. So this one is not usually included. I made a mistake. So let us move to the 4 hour time frame and let us not complicate our chart. Um, okay, so let me remove this one as we know that we're going to push to the upper side up until right over here. So let me remove this dotted line and zoom in on the current price that I'm seeing. Okay, so by the looks of things, seems like we are still buying as we broke off this level right over here to the upper side. And actually let me move to the 1 hour time frame because on the 4 hour time frame I'm not seeing anything productive. Yeah, okay, so if you look closely, you have this beautiful pattern occurring right over here. So on US30, this is what you have actually, guys. So pay attention to the details. So yeah, so we had this, and it seems like yesterday was playing around this pattern before it broke off. So we had a little bit of the sellers right over here and rejected around here, in which this shows us this level is a little bit important for us. So we're going to mark it. Let us change the color to blue. Yeah, actually dark blue, not light blue. Yeah, so we can see that US30 touched this area here before pushing to the upper side. So that's not creating, and if you know how the market moves, we know that is an impulse, correction, impulse. So if you look at this from this point right over here, we did not experience any correction around here, and the market has to do a correction. So for now on US30, I'm anticipating a gap movement to this lower area right over here before pushing to the upper side. So we are going to see a jump off. The market closed here, then you're going to see USD jumping off to this area right here or here before pushing to the upper side. So don't be worried. So if you see this kind of movement occurring, if you see a gap to the lower side, just enter wherever the gap will be, then continue with the buyers. The USD will not sell anytime soon. So yeah, let us move to the 15 minutes time frame as we try to capitalize on some few pips left before we hit most the overall take profits. Okay, so currently we can expect a gap up until here or right over here. So this is the levels that are, I think the correction will reject here before pushing to the upper side, or will reject around this area here before pushing to the upper side. So this is a two-way scenario. So on this one, you're going to, so if you want to be safe, or if you are scared that you're going to miss the movement, or this area here. So there are a lot of entry levels that I'm seeing here. So you can place your buy limit right over here, here, and here. And then for the stop loss, just use small lot size. Just your stop loss, just adjust it to 40 pips, then you'll be good. So yeah, that'll be all from us on US30. You're going to push the upper side up until here. So yeah, so if you like this video, hit that subscribe button and share it with your friends and like the video. Yeah, that'll be all from us. FX Travels signing out.